What is good, fight fans? It's Ashley's Corner. Shout out to the LDBC. Now I gotta run through the chain of events. This small little timeline about this this Anthony Yard versus Kovalev fight. Now, Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yard begin planning for June 29th in Russia on ESPN, meaning the fight was going to be on June 29th. Date and place picked out Russia and network ESPN. That was 2 months ago. Now, on June 5th, Michael Benson put out like 3 or 4 tweets, one of which said Frank Warren has Kovalev versus Anthony Yard is signed, but hasn't been announced by the Russian organizers. We are waiting for them to come back and tell us what the hell is going on. He expects the situation to be concluded this week. That was June 5th. This next text, June 5th. Sergey Kovalev claims he is in negotiations to take his WBO light heavyweight title into a tournament rumored to be next year's WBSS. He says it'll include Bivol, the WBA champion, Beterbiev, the IBF champion, and Gusev, the WBC champion. I don't pronounce his last name correctly. But it'll include the other 3 champions and crown an undisputed champion. Both of these texts came out within minutes of each other the same day. Okay. This one also came out the same day on June 5th. Sergey Kovalev's promoter, Kathy, has stated that the Russian organizers of the Anthony Yard fight attempted to postpone it until August, but Yarde's side didn't agree to this. They are now trying to find a solution. And now, Canelo Alvarez is zeroed in on September fight with Sergey Kovalev. Okay, Canelo may make the leap to 175 in his next fight. After skipping all the fighters that's there for him to fight at 160, fighting a sorry-ass dude at 168, now you're about to fight at 175, and the oldest champion at 175 at that. Now, the only reason why I'm making this video is I'm nervous for this fight. Okay? I want this fight to happen. I'm excited for this fight. I want to see where Anthony Yarde is right now, and his boxing ability and his IQ. I want to see where he's at. And as you can clearly see, the man is the mandatory. Anthony Yard, only having the fights, climbed his way up the ranking, and he's an undefeated fighter. And he's fought better and better competition. Now he believes he's ready for Kovalev. Give that man the fight. He's number 1 for that WBO. Give him the fight. Okay, he climbed the rankings. Give him the fight. Canelo is known for this shit. He's known for taking fights out of the fighters' hands, yo. He's known for this and taking these fights. And what's not cool about this is that it was known Canelo Alvarez has been saying that he wanted to fight Kovalev since February. So if you knew that was going to happen, why even act like, you're going to fight you're going to fight Anthony Yard? Why act like it and you're not going to fight him in the first place? And I believe Kovac, being as old as he is, he's going to take the money. He's going to fight. He will pick Canelo over his mandatory if he could. And that's why I'm making this video. I don't think it's right. I want to see that fight. I got a video of Bob Arum back April 9th. That's when the fight, they was already in negotiation, already, like, Anthony Yard already said that he was going to fight him in Russia and all of that. I will put that, matter of fact, I'm going to put a link to that video into the description below, okay? Bob Arum said he spoke to Frank Warren himself, and that's what it was. Or what he spoke to somebody himself, and that's what it was. That he already agreed on it and all of that. That shit happened in April. You knew that Canelo wanted to fight in February. Why do all of this shit now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to know who is Anthony Yarde about to fight, because y'all are holding his career up with this dumb shit right now. And who is Canelo about to fight next? Who is Koviak about to fight next? But Koviak been playing games, yo, and it seems like people like, I remember people saying, y'all don't want this fight. He playing games. It's not signed. They don't no date. It's this and that. It is all Koviak. It is all him. He's acting like he don't want to fight on Anthony Yarde. He's acting like he got bigger and better things to do, and that may be true. A unification is bigger and better. If you're talking about him fighting Canelo, that's more money. To him, it's bigger and better. But for me, I am always going to promote the person that's been climbing up in the rankings for you to fight your mandatory, okay? Fight your mandatory since you think you can. That's how I look at it. If you think you can beat your mandatory, fight your mandatory. Beat him. Beat Anthony Yarde. Then go on to this boxing tournament and fight the other champions. Or just ask to fight him for a unification match. Just, tighten up these belts. I mean, and more than that, you think you can beat Andre Ward? If you can beat Andre Ward and you retain the title, that Canelo fight gonna be there. It's going to be there. The only thing I can conclude is that y'all not so sure that you're gonna beat Anthony Yarde. And honestly, in my opinion, Anthony Yarde whoops Kovac. Always like and subscribe to the channel. I want to see this fight, yo. I want to see this fight. Peace.